Yo, welcome everyone to a brand new video, and today it's time for Psgl and we're racing around Imola. And as you can see, it's a wet qualifying, and for the race it will be dry. And as you can see, these are the standings at the moment. Currently we are in P4, and yeah, we had some nice results recently. P3, a win, then we didn't race because of holiday, and then we got another P3. So let's see what we can do today. I felt a bit sick, to be honest, while doing this race, and you guys will also see that. We'll see the effects in, especially in qualifying here. First lap was not too bad, currently in P9. And now this is our second lap. We slightly missed the apex there, and that's an invalidation, so we need to get back into the pits. But what a silly mistake was, and also a big mistake, is we went too late into the pits again, and that means that we could have only used 2 sets of tires and only do 2 laps basically, and that's not enough if you need to get used to these rainy conditions. So yeah, we are currently in P18, so we need a really good lap to still improve. Taking a bit too much curb on the inside there in turn 1, so we lost a bit of time with that. Still going green. And now in this corner as well, missed the apex, and again in that right-hander, so it's not looking good. Still 1.5 tenths up though. And now in this left-hander mid-corner, getting a bit of oversteer, and that was quite a big mistake. So I'm not gonna waste your guys' time. Just skip to the last 2 corners, because this lap was just not good.
I'm lost.
And as you can see in the top left, we are P18 in this qualifying. So what I said, I felt a bit sick, and yeah, if you're physically not too well, then these things can happen, making mistakes, what you usually never do. So it is what it is, and let's get into the race. Here we are then at the start of this race. We are gonna start this race in P18. And we're on a hard tire. Just gonna go long and see what happens. There are 5 red lights, and away we go. It seems like our start is not really good, and Max Weasel's also almost getting alongside already, so we're gonna move to the right hand side. So there's a bit of space here. Just gotta be careful with the front wing. As you can see there, car stopped almost there. Fortunately couldn't make a move on Mirko here at the start, and now still in the opening laps, being so far behind is always tricky with your front wing. So now it's going a bit wider than I wanted, but it's fine. Max Weasel very close behind him, and he's gonna move to the left hand side, but we cover the inside line there just to block him off. You definitely don't want to lose any more positions if you're already in P18. So now it's Mirko next up. He's also a championship rival, so it's actually good for us that he's also far behind. But knowing he's quite an experienced driver and a quick driver, it's hard to make a move on someone like him. But now still gonna close the gap a little bit, just basically defending sorry, against Max Weasel. And now it seems like it has settled down a bit, and now in lap 6 I wanted to just get past and make some moves, because I was getting a bit bored being so far behind and not doing anything. So now we're gonna blast our ERS, and Mirko is doing the same, and we're just gonna put some pressure in. We're gonna move to the inside, and Mirko hits Matthew Walsh. We have to go on the brakes there, but now Chanek Kinsey's also alongside us. And this is basically the score, so we have to back out of that. But we made a nice move, forcing Mirko into a mistake into Matthew Alder, but then also lost 2 positions. So at the end we're still in P18, so just drained our battery for nothing, unfortunately. But now in the top left you can see Mirko is almost 1 second behind, which means he would drop out of the DRS. And yeah, that's basically what I was trying here, trying to get him out of the DRS as he is a championship rifle, just to make it harder for him, to be honest. And I think he did lose the DRS right there. Also, our teammate has boxed, and many other people has boxed who started on the medium tires, and they have all went to the hards. Obviously we're gonna go to the mediums later on, and now in lap 17 some people have already boxed who started on the hards as well, but now you can see 3 or 4 more drivers have boxed. Actually 5. And now we're gonna stay out because I just want fresh tires at the end. Wanna be one of the fastest cars in the final 3 laps. And now Ben Sabo is boxed, and also Daniel Koyer. So we are in P2 at the moment. Just Xander ahead of us, and we're gonna box this lap. Same as Xander does, gonna brake just in time. And now we're gonna put a fresh set of mediums, and we will have very quick tires. And from now on, it's just gonna be a push until the end. Still 12 laps to go, so there's a lot of time to gain positions here. And now it's just waiting until you can take the pit limiter off. And now there's Benz again. So his undercut was not too powerful compared to us, as you can keep in mind that we will be faster from now on these tires compared to him. Make a small mistake here, but we have to push to get back into the DRS of Benz ahead of us. And we managed to do so. And now on lap 23 we're gonna try to make a move on him, as Xander was closing to the train up ahead, and it's important to have track position from now on. So we're gonna push and blast the ERS, and now we're gonna follow Benz, overtaking Xander, and that's us up 1 position there. And now you can see in the next lap, lap 25, we are right behind the train. So now with DRS it will be a lot harder to make moves if you're in a train. And now there's Timur Zelenkovic, and I think he had damage, got in an incident, so he let everyone through, which is very nice from him. And now Benz is going for a move down the inside on Sergio. Sergio is on hard tires, so we will have more grip than him, so we also need to get past him as soon as possible. We're having a little look there down the inside, but we couldn't quite do it, we're just too far behind. And now you can also see we got more traction and just more grip in general. We don't have too much ERS though, so we gotta be careful with that and don't waste too much of it. And now we're just gonna try and get it a little bit closer, and in this corner going down the inside, braking a little bit later, and that's the move done. So that was very nice there, but now you can see Sergio and Xander going into the wall.
Yep.
And that's a safety car in lap 26. So this is going to be very interesting.
This is what we needed. Something like this.
Like I said there, this is what we needed. We needed some chaos to happen if you are so far behind. So now my plan was to box, and I expected everyone else to stay out, as there are only 6 laps remaining from now. But after safety car it will be only around 4. But now you can see everyone has boxed except of Benz and me. So this is going to be very interesting now.
No chance I'm gonna do a better job from P like 16 than from here.
So yeah, as you could hear me say there, we are not gonna do a better job from P16 on softs than from P2 on mediums. So now safety car in this lap. Benz is gonna decide when we're gonna start racing. There are around 16 soft runners right behind me on fresh warm tires. So now Benz has gone and we're just gonna follow him, and my plan was basically to get ahead of him and get him between me and the soft runners, but I realized quite quickly that that was not going to happen. And I was thinking about going for a switchback here, but he covers it off, so just have to stay behind. And there's Jack West right behind us on warm, fresh softs, and they have so much more grip. So now I was defending the inside line, and even though he's on the marbles, he still has more grip than us. So yeah, we just have to let him go there. Can't defend against him. And now Joost Noordijk is the next one right behind us. And we're just gonna defend still, because if we let Joost go, then it's gonna be easy for the car behind him to make a move on us. So we're just gonna defend as hard as possible here. And now Jack is also looking to go for a move on Benz. And you can see we've already dropped to 60% ERS just by defending so hard in the first lap. But now we're gonna go into lap 30 with only 3 laps remaining. And now still defending against Joost. We're just blasting the ERS and now maybe having a look on Benz, but just want to stay behind for now. You can see Joost also stopped pushing his ERS, but now especially in these corners they have so much more grip. So we're just gonna go slightly defensive and make sure he can't put his car alongside there. And now again we're just gonna position the car in the middle and cover off the inside line. And now you can also see Jack West ahead is just pulling away instantly, and he already has a gap of 1.5 seconds almost. So he's gone from this race. It's also not a winning strategy what I was trying here, but it's better than being so far behind on the exact same tires as the cars ahead. So now lap 30 and we're still in P3, so it's looking pretty good. But the only thing is we're on 30% ERS, and that's not really well. And the cars behind are gonna start to be more aggressive now, and they have more ERS than me, as they have a lot better tires, so they don't have to use as much ERS to do the same lap time. So now I'm gonna go past Ben Sauber, because I felt like those cars behind are really smelling blood now. They're gonna start being more aggressive. So I just wanted Benz to be between me and the soft runners. And you can also see, like I said in the top left, Joost is gonna send it down the side of Benz, and I'm gonna look behind, and you can see cars are going side by side. And now it's gonna be very hard for Benz to keep defending against the others, as they are very close behind him now. You can see Benz in the top left, he's 5th and now dropped to 6th already. So he went from P2 to P6 in 1.5 sectors. So that's how quickly it can go. But now it's our turn basically to get overtaken by a lot of soft runners with only 15% battery. We are in P2 with mediums and the cars behind are soft tires. So this is going to be a challenge to stay as far in front as possible. Now Joost is very close, he's within 1.5 tenths coming out of the corner. And now my plan was to tuck into the slipstream right Joost, but just wanted to defend the inside line. And now you can see 3 cars are getting past us. But Jan has a penalty. So I thought at the time I would go to P4, but that penalty can be removed. But now Yannick Schmidt is also going down the side, so we're losing another position and we drop to P6. And now it's the AlphaTauri. He was trying to go for a move, but he didn't have the grip on the outside, but now has the switchback and it gets past us, so we drop to P7. So currently we are doing a P2 to P7 in the final lap, which is not ideal. But there's Yannick Schmidt ahead of us with a penalty, and that will stand or stay, I don't know. But P7 Tycho Hardy right behind us. Obviously on the soft tires, and we got no ERS left, and our tires are also giving up. So now defending the inside line, we're gonna brake late because we don't want him to go around the outside. But now he has a lot more exit speed and makes a nice switchback move there, so he gets us as well. But we're gonna cross the line in P8 and we're gonna finish in P6 for now, but we will drop to P7 after the penalties.
I don't need qualies, mate. Still decent points.
So yeah, at the end I think we have done a pretty nice job defending that hard against the others. As you can see, Benz has finished in P14, so I'm not sure what happened. Maybe he got an incident. But we managed to get P6. It was the right call to stay out there, definitely. Otherwise we would have been in P14 or P16 on softs and no chance to make moves there. So now these are the standings right after the race. Still in P4, and yeah, we closed the gap to Mirko and Joseph because Joseph wasn't racing, and Mirko was finished out of the points. But we will miss the next two races, Spa and Jeddah, and then there will be 3 races remaining. So we're gonna try our best and see what we can do, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys soon. Ciao.